Welcome to Stock Market Today, your market briefing with actionable insights on stocks, bonds, crypto, and the events moving markets. Let's get into it. The AI infrastructure rollout isn't just about chips, it's about moving data at the speed of light, and that's where photonics comes in. We're talking fiber optics, silicon photonics, and optical connectivity. The picks and shovels enabling AI clusters and hyperscale data centers to function without melting down from heat or choking on bandwidth. According to a recent Yahoo Finance article titled Declogging the Future, Why Photonics is AI's Ultimate Growth Engine, photonics is the infrastructure investment similar to selling picks and shovels during a gold rush. Traditional copper wiring hits hard limits on speed and generates excessive heat. Photonics solves that by transferring data over fiber optic cables at light speed with drastically lower latency and energy consumption. The market is massive and ramping fast. According to Mordor Intelligence, the global photonics market is projected to hit roughly $1.48 trillion by 2030, growing at a compound annual rate of about 6.3%. But the real action is in the specific companies building this infrastructure right now. And several names stand out with concrete partnerships, revenue ramps, and growth catalysts that make them compelling plays today. Let's start with Corning, ticker GLW. Corning is expanding its Gen AI optical portfolio with multi-core fiber and high-density connectivity solutions. The big catalyst here is a long-term partnership with NVIDIA announced recently. Corning is expanding US-based optical connectivity, manufacturing capacity by 10 times, and domestic fiber production by more than 50%. That's not incremental. That's a wholesale build-out. Corning's management has laid out a clear target. They expect their photonics market access platform to generate a potential $10 billion revenue stream by 2030. That's a concrete, time-bound projection tied directly to the AI infrastructure wave. Corning is a foundational play here, literally producing the glass fiber that carries the data. Next, Coherent Corp, ticker COHR. Coherent entered a strategic partnership with NVIDIA that involves NVIDIA investing $2 billion in Coherent for a multi-year deal extending through 2030. This partnership focuses on next-generation optical technology and silicon photonics specifically designed for AI data centers. Coherent has forecasted revenue growth of about 34.4% and earnings growth of roughly 47.6% for the next year ending June 2027. Those are aggressive numbers, and they're backed by a $2 billion commitment from one of the most important players in AI hardware. Coherent is positioned as a critical supplier of the optical engines that enable high-speed interconnects within and between data centers. Marvell Technology, ticker MRVL, reported AI-related revenue jumped nearly 106% in its most recent quarter. Marvell has strong collaborations with hyperscale technology companies, including Amazon and Microsoft for custom AI ASICs and optics advancements. Marvell's management has set a pathway targeting over $100 billion in AI chip revenue by 2027. A significant portion of that involves optical connectivity and silicon photonics components that enable faster data movement between processors and memory. Marvell is a hybrid play, chips and photonics, but the photonics angle is critical to their AI revenue ramp. Lumentum Holdings, ticker LITE, is focused on high-speed connectivity and laser solutions for telecom and data center applications. Lumentum is developing 1.6 terabit cloud AI platforms with efficient thermal envelopes running at approximately 15 watts. That thermal efficiency is key. Data centers are power constrained, and cooling costs are a major operating expense. Lumentum's ability to deliver massive bandwidth at low power makes their products highly attractive for hyperscale deployments. Industry forecasts point to dramatic earnings per share estimate increases over the coming years as these platforms scale into production. MACOM Technology Solutions, ticker MTSI, is recognized for enabling optical communications in AI data centers, industrial systems, defense, and telecom equipment. MACOM carries a ZAX rank of #1, which is their highest conviction buy rating, given its strong positioning in AI and optical data infrastructure. MACOM's products are used in the amplifiers, modulators, and switches that make high-speed optical networks function. They're a critical enabler at the component level. There's also Global Foundries, ticker GFS, which is a play on silicon photonics manufacturing. According to a YouTube video analysis by Zacks Investment Research titled Best 5 Silicon Photonics Stocks to Buy Now in 2026, Global Foundries revenue from silicon photonics is forecasted to double from $700 million in 2026 to $1.4 billion in 2027, eventually surpassing $2 billion in 2028. That's a clear revenue ramp tied to fabrication capacity for photonics chips. The technology itself is scaling rapidly. The industry is moving from 400 gigabits per second platforms to 800 gigabits per second and now 1.6 terabit optical platforms. These speeds are necessary to support the massive data movement required by large language models and AI training clusters. Silicon photonics integrates optical components directly onto silicon chips, enabling compact, high-performance, and cost-effective solutions. This is the convergence of traditional semiconductor manufacturing and optical engineering. Government support is also ramping. In September 2023, the U.S. National Science Foundation launched 24 research initiatives totaling $45.6 million focused on photonics technology development. That signals long-term policy support and R&D momentum behind the sector. The market structure is currently fragmented but consolidating. According to one industry analysis snippet, the top 10 vendors hold roughly 35% of global revenue. That suggests there's room for market share gains and potential M&A activity as larger players acquire smaller innovators to fill out their product portfolios. What makes photonics a picks and shovels play is simple. Every AI data center, every hyperscale cloud provider, and every next-gen telecom network needs optical connectivity to function at scale. You're not betting on which AI model wins or which application takes off. You're betting on the infrastructure that all of them require. It's analogous to investing in power generation or cooling systems. It's foundational, not speculative. The revenue ramps are real and near-term. Corning's $10 billion target by 2030, Coherent's $2 billion NVIDIA partnership through 2030, Marvell's 106% AI revenue jump, and Global Foundries doubling silicon photonics revenue year over year. All of these are concrete, verifiable catalysts with timelines and dollar figures attached. The risk factors worth noting: execution risk on manufacturing capacity expansion, customer concentration. Risk, given the dominance of a few hyperscalers, and potential margin pressure as competition increases. But the demand signal is unmistakable. The AI infrastructure build-out is happening now, and photonics is a non-negotiable part of that stack. For traders looking at this space, the playbook is clear. Corning offers scale and a direct NVIDIA partnership with a multi-billion-dollar revenue target. Coherent offers high growth rates and a large strategic investment from NVIDIA. Marvell offers a diversified AI exposure with strong hyperscaler relationships. Lumentum offers cutting-edge platform technology with attractive power efficiency. MACOM offers component-level exposure with strong industry positioning. Global Foundries offers pure manufacturing leverage to silicon photonics adoption. These companies are enabling the next phase of AI infrastructure, moving beyond just compute to solving the data movement problem. And as AI clusters scale from thousands to millions of GPUs, the demand for high-speed, low-latency, energy-efficient optical connectivity will only intensify. The photonics market is projected to hit nearly $1.5 trillion by 2030, and these are the companies building that future today. That wraps your market intel. Trade smart out there. For deeper insights and real-time analysis, visit capitalcopilot.io.